What's going on, guys? It's Kyoki here, and today we're going to be watching Clone High, the original and the reboot. But first, we're going to start with the original. Now the original I watched a few years back, maybe 1 or 2 years back. So I'm going to need a bit of a refresher on this one. But the reboot, I haven't touched at all. When I did hear about it, I heard that it was not that good, and one of the elephants in the room was that they took Gandhi out for whatever reason. I never dug into it. So when I first watched this, I figured it was gonna be another one of those, those shows people will say it was underrated, or kind of like Freaks and Geeks. You know what I mean? One of those shows that felt like they were killed off prematurely, but gained a cult following. There's another set of animated television shows from this era, like late 90s, early 2000s, like Downtown, Mission Hill, you know what I mean, that may have had a short run. So this is one of those shows I wanted to give a chance, and then I heard the theme song, and then if a television show has a good theme song, I'm sold. So we're gonna rewatch 2003 Clone High, and then immediately after we're gonna watch the reboot 20 years later. So let's get to it.
Way back in the 1980s, secret government employees dug up famous guys and ladies and made out music genetic copies. Now the phones are sexy teens now, they're gonna make it if they try. Loving, learning, sharing, judging, a time to laugh and shiver and cry. Don't hide, don't hide.
I spent all summer on my high fives and my finger snaps. I will finally have the acceptance I so crave. Joan of Arc, up top!
Don't touch me, Gandhi.
One thing about this show, I remember the soundtrack was kind of killer. Yeah. One thing I remember when I first watched this show was her voice sounds vaguely familiar.
I'm up.
I wish I'd seen you more over the summer, but I was at camp.
Was it breast camp?
Since this show is based off IRL people, if you know what I mean, like Elvis, JFK, it has potential to explore like this could have been like a.
Hasn't anyone here grown at all?
Her voice sounds vaguely familiar. I don't know. It's given I don't know, Kim Possible or something.
Hi, Abe. Are those longer sideburns?
I admire her commitment to community service.
Now, I know I don't have to tell you how committed I am to community service. That's why I'm starting a teen crisis hotline, and I'm looking for volunteers.
Dude, that's a 3-story drop.
I don't care, I'm going for it.
For what is more powerful than a high school principal?
This character is so over the top, to the point it's giving Cartoon Network.
So if you want to keep your job, you can either write a report proving you know what it's like to be a student at Clone High,
I'll do no such thing.
or I'm to kill.
Sounds like some 20-year-old guy playing this 40-year-old girl.
I've got dibs on that Cleopatra broad, so back off.
What's up, Fitzy baby? Party at your place on...
Loading.
I swear I just picked this up. I just picked up this joke. I don't know if this is going for it, but look, finger guns, you get it?
Yes. I will see you there. And by will, I mean won't.
Now look at the background. Look how bland this is. You see how you can see the stalls, but there's no indicator for the floor, so it looked like they just edited them in a JPEG.
Hello, cohorts. It is I, George Washington Carver, and I spent my summer bioengineering this anthropomorphic peanut.
Hi-yo, governors. I shake your hands, but you know.
All right, they're geeks, but we have better things to do than worry about who or what we're seen with.
This is about not having to put your hand on your own buttock and pretend it's a woman's breast. Girl is interested in me, and I'm not going to ignore it.
Abe, I want you.
You and your friends are not coming to the...
Okay, hold up. It just hit. They're both presidents. Yeah.
Nope. Okay, Genghis Khan. When the clerk asks if you're over 21, say yes. Got it?
You over 21?
Okay, he used a very tricky line of questioning.
I'll overlook your little gym class disruption if you help me with the report I'm writing. Tell me your likes and dislikes.
Well, I dislike...
What was the last scene she was in? I forgot already. How'd she end up here?
What do you think drives this desire to act overly macho?
You know that show, My Two Dads? It's like that, but more gay.
What, you're too good to be gay like your old man?
Carl, it is not his fault. Baby was born that way.
Gandhi, I think it's really big of you to skip the party and work the hotline tonight.
Of course. Sure, I buckled under the pressure of living up to the original Gandhi and became a non-stop party machine, but... So, Joan, you can count on me. Wow! Susie, Kelly, do me a favor and make out!
I'm assuming it's Ben Affleck. I'm assuming it's Ben Franklin. I've seen this, okay, I'm thinking he's the dude, like, The British is Coming. I forgot his name. Is Benedict Arnold or something like that?
Joan, have you ever liked someone so much you're afraid you're gonna blurt out something stupid?
Yes! I have a rash on my back.
I had someone do that to me before. Never the other way around, but yeah, I can relate. Poor girl.
Raise the roof! Raise it!
Sometimes I just turn the lights off in my room and cry.
I'm sorry, Van Gogh, could you speak up?
The only way I can cling to my sanity is that nobody knows how lonely I truly am.
He's sad. It's hilarious.
Wait, am I on speakerphone?
This is Gandhi. How could you?
Oh, look at this frame. So dramatic. It's actually a good... I'm sure I'm gonna edit some music right here. For this part. So dramatic. Look at her pose. I don't know. This should be like iconic for some reason.
No way.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. Small rant. Not recently, but I recorded like a movie, like a reaction for a movie that's like an obscure 80s movie. That thing got blocked hard. Like, I added filters to it and everything, and it got blocked, like, super hard. Like, they kicked the shit out of the movie. I might play Beyonce in this thing, right? I'm gonna say a AAA artist. Like, like a big mainstream artist. And they'll, like, YouTube will analyze it, acknowledge it. But then they'll be like, well, they loud on their thing, whatever. But then, like, I can play, like, fucking, like, Modern Baseball or something. And then, like, they would, like, and then, like, that one song from Modern Baseball is, like...
But your taste still lingers on my lips like it just lays down upon.
Music video as editing. You see how they went like from one song to the next? Like they not messing around when it came to this soundtrack.
Not the piñata! It's me! Your memorable...
I thought she was upside down.
School chum! Cloney McStudent!
Good thing there was no one around to see that.
Oh, yes. No one, indeed.
But your taste still lingers on my lips like it just lays down.
Why is she looking at her titties?
I starve for you.
Let them go.
See, this is a type of show that'll introduce like a black kid to like alternative rock and roll and stuff like that.
Well, I'm not gonna let this get me down.
But soon, someone else will make an even bigger ass of themselves, and then everyone else will forget about what a big loser you are.
Oh man! Hey!
Oh, she's slick with this. What did I miss? Did she choose him? How did she end up with JFK? Cleo's a thought.
You hear me?
And special guest star Marilyn Manson makes a shocking confession.
Hello, 2003. Who makes Marilyn Manson references now? This is giving a celebrity deathmatch. Okay, so that's the OG Clone High. As you can see, Gandhi Carey, as expected. Now in the reboot, they replaced him with like 6 other characters. Because if they replace you, usually, like one thing I notice, one thing I've noticed is that when they bring new shows back, they diverse the characters a lot more. And I notice like a lot of these kind of like pro LGBT shows, or like, for instance, Heathers. Like if there's like a mean girl group, they always have like a gay guy that's a part of it. It makes sense because like, to me, like if the character's race doesn't have anything to do with it, then it's fair game. Like she can be, like you can place Lindsay Lohan's character. Like one of her things was that like she was like white from Africa.
So if you're from Africa, why are you white?
Oh my God, Karen, you can't just ask people why they're white.
Now I haven't seen Mean Girls, but I know vaguely from
What
like,
did he say?
things, like points. Okay, give me a break. I haven't seen Mean Girls. The race of their characters wasn't like essential to the story, or like in most cases their gender. Because the whole point is she's surrounded by like a bunch of bad bitches who are like mean. Like these rich snobby girls or whatever, and then like, one of them happens to be a guy who's like rich and snobby. And this is back in the day where like a lot of shows like Sex and the City, they had that gay friend. This is one of those things where like the main character is white, but then like, oh, we'll have like the black gay friend or the gay guy, and then or like the black female friend or the black, you know what I mean? Like they'll throw us a bone every now and then kind of thing. But we were never like the main character.